Ready? Start. The damage to the wheat lying in the open at various grain markets across Haryana and Punjab due to the untimely rain is a cause for concern. Agricultural activities have already been affected due to the lockdown imposed amid the coronavirus pandemic that has curtailed farm activities, reflected in the delaying of the procurement. It was the realization that the battle against COVID 19 will be sustained by the country's granaries that led to the easing of restrictions, allowing the movement of farm machinery and men. But as the interception of a vehicle carrying combine operators from Madhya Pradesh into Punjab shows making a success of the endeavor has been tough because of the health risks involved. The urgency has seen a rollback in policies with the Artyas being involved in the process again. The shortage of labor and the difficulty in procuring jute bags from West Bengal, where the mills are shut, has made the government co opt the middlemen, and there have been complaints that only the big landholders or registered farmers are being called first to mandis, implying a misuse of the token system. Strict monitoring will ensure it does not happen. Usually, Girdavari is ordered when crops are destroyed due to natural factors. This time, the government suggested a bonus over and above the MSP for the crop that is lifted after May 1st to compensate for staggering the marketing. This is expected to help the farmers facing the problem of higher crop moisture content. Government agencies normally dither on this count, making the farmers sell their produce to other buyers, increasing chances of being shortchanged. Because of the restrictions, procurement is expected to continue longer, and care will have to be taken to wind up the process before the monsoon arrives. As the states mull ways to exit the lockdown, effective procurement will also mean putting money into the pockets of farmers so that shops in towns and cities can look up on the strength of the rural bounty that has truly helped the country negotiate the rigor. Para, it is an unpleasantly familiar sight, ripe farm fresh vegetables strewn on the road getting squashed under the tires of passing vehicles or being devoured by stray animals. Distress dumping of their produce is the farmers' last resort when they have been left in the lurch by one and all the government, the middleman, the consumers. The ongoing lockdown has severely disrupted the supply chain and sharply brought down the demand, a double whammy for the growers. On Tuesday, farmers of Bheni Bhang village in Punjab's Mansa district threw their capsicum on the highway as they were being paid barely rupees 2 per kg, a pittance by any standards and nowhere near the price of rupees 50 to 60 per kg that the end user would shell out. The price crash in wholesale markets has split doom, especially for those who would not be able to even recover their input costs. The signs have been ominous during the past few weeks, but the remedial steps have been inadequate. Days after the lockdown was imposed in late March, Delhi's Azadpur Mandi, Asia's biggest wholesale market for fruits and vegetables and the main supplier for the northern region, witnessed a 53% drop in the volume of arrivals. The death of a commission agent succumbed to COVID 19 last week, and the detection of at least 10 other positive cases in the Mandi set the alarm bells ringing. Even as the curbs on procurement and transportation have been gradually eased, the authorities are struggling to strike a balance between enforcing safety norms and streamlining the supply. The center claimed earlier this week that around 80% of the major agricultural wholesale markets were operating in the country amid the lockdown. However, the purpose of this humongous exercise is defeated if farmers do not get remunerative prices for their crops. What is worse, heavy value cuts in the wheat MSP are being imposed while relaxing specifications for shriveled grain and luster loss caused by unseasonal rain. This is no way to repay the community that has been feeding the nation against all odds. The farmer must get his due lest he take any extreme step.